Everything here is immediately followed by sarcastic comments and nasty responses.
Yep, we're finally where we belong.
And don't think we don't know how to weed them out.
Put a ticket in, make her gay. Put a ticket in, make her name it gay.
All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
That's all, brother. I had it.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
It's very good. Well, if you can't get out of it, get into it.
Welcome to Inside the Badger Den with the Angry Badger and Mr.Techrat. Remember that one? Oh, Frosk, we hardly knew you here. I'm going to put you up here. Erwin is hiding from Hypnotic while he finishes his work.
When are we going to start streaming, man? You going to start streaming anytime soon? Jesus Christ, we're so late.
In fact, we're not only streaming on the YouTubes, we're streaming on the X. The X. Not E-Bombay, but the yeah, see,
give it to you.
Hey, shout out. Erwin, Techrat, and of course Gooch all joining us. Oh, look, it is the real one.
Purple drink.
Oh, God. Can you imagine? 34 Fridays.
That's not what gangsters drink.
How dare you? What do you know?
It's what melanin challenged ones in Indiana drink when they're hiding out from their machete wielding neighbors. Poor guy. Turns into Gran Torino when he goes outside. How is everyone tonight, Rat? Assuming you are, as always, the best you could possibly be.
I'm a bit rambunctious, for sure.
I love that term.
I am excited. My daughter came through with seasons 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7 of Seinfeld.
That's so specific.
I know that was autistic, but
she sounds like a keeper.
Yeah, so I'm missing a couple of seasons, but I'm ripping them all so I can start my own at-home streaming service. You see?
Oh, well, it's going to be very useful.
I'm going to cancel all the things.
Yeah. Well, and also in the future, when the zombies take over, we'll have like a
little black box.
Little black box. Do we rescue the children or do we rescue the culture for the future? The choice is obvious.
I was planning on us just dressing in drag and putting on shows like that for the
dressing in dragon.
Well, yes, why not?
Well, dragon does make everything better.
I want to be Leia when we do our rendition of Star Wars, like in Reign of Fire, a great movie because of dragons.
You want to be Leia? You want to be the girl?
Yes, dibs.
Okay, who are you kissing?
Look at this. Post-apocalyptic, to be sure, but he immediately went to cross-dressing and Shakespearean level rules for acting. Only men can play the women.
I blame
Save the culture.
Yeah.
Hey, I am cultured. I've seen Bridge on the River Kwai, which is from the 50s, and they do our war heroes dressed in drag and put on shows for entertainment. Okay. It's not
that a 3 out of. Did you give that a 3 or 4?
Yeah,
no,
you
actually,
are cultured.
I quite enjoyed it, and I really appreciated the British exceptionalism.
I want to say there's a lot of hot takes that I've heard from many different people.
Oh,
Erwin gave a fucking take just now before we went live that literally made me audibly scream.
Off the record, okay? Off the record.
Sure. I'm just saying. Woof. Maybe we'll see. Maybe that'll be our chat.
Fine.
We don't have chat, but if we had one, it would be that.
I'm not appreciated here for my Rocky was a 4 out of 10 take, so I'm leaving and I'm never ever coming back.
It was more the I rate Rocky the same as I rate Borderlands. Yeah,
we give this guy purple soda and he goes all gangsta on us.
Spoiler: he's switching to his hot spot.
Yes. No, we kicked him out.
Yeah, my God, if anyone else had given that fucking take, I swear I would have too. And yes, by the way, you didn't mishear that. He said that when we do our post-apocalyptic stage play and pretend that Star Wars is our invention, he called dibs on playing Leia. Isn't that nice?
And I'm sure it's not because she's a strong woman. It's the whole slave mommy beat me thing.
Himself can play whoever he wants, including Leia. I support you, baby boy.
I'm back. What'd I miss?
You
All
are
right,
General
BRB.
Skywalker. Yeah, you are General Leia Skywalker. You will have all
Isaac
the
is
agency.
killing it right now. That's what's going on.
Is that what we're calling it, John? Disney didn't want us to call it that either.
Yeah.
Yeah, let all the memes be made. Oh my God. Okay. All I have to do is ask the AI for like someone in a Princess Leia and then put his AI face over it. And there we go. There it is. Meme created. I love technology.
I love the Republic.
Tim.
Shout out, Tim. By the way, I'm sorry. I know you've sent me invites to do like reviews on shit, and it's always like right in between when we're doing other ones. I'm sorry. In fact, maybe sometime I will indiscriminately invite you on shows when we're not over tomorrow. By the way, shout out. We're gonna have like all the GCA on the stream.
I was gonna say, Tim makes things. You want to come on a Saturday?
Yeah, you might have to wait a tick. We got those tables a little booked up. Shout out, John. Oh my God, how's that 777?
No, I already discussed this. Last week, I had the 7-7 like the Italian Sicilian gangsters. This time, I'm doing what the black gangsters do, and I got grape soda to wash my whiskey down. Thank you.
I don't think that's what they wash it down with.
Gatekeeper, where you at? You lurking? We need you more than ever.
To yell at you.
Erwin, you gotta pour some out for your homies, man. You gotta.
This shit
don't waste
stains.
Do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants.
Mm-hmm.
All right, interesting week, and there's a very fun commonality. I mean, it was actually sort of a slow news week because everyone is still reeling from either Deadpool and Wolverine making $1 billion, which I'm pretty sure it passed tonight or will very soon.
This weekend it is for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So that, and then the utter fucking of House of the Dragon. Not bad. Certainly not as bad as some people trying to make it out to be, but it was just underwhelming.
Man,
were you whelmed?
Man, I just can't wait for that finale episode. When is that? This Monday?
Dude,
or
you
Sunday?
know what? I've fucking ghetto crime. I just found out that they're going to take what should have been the last episode with all the action, and it's going to be the first episode 2 years from now.
I can't wait. I'll probably forget about it after a year.
We got edged, and not in a good, fun way.
Yeah.
No, edging, there's fun.
I know, it's blue balls.
This is just full-blown blues balls. It's a medical condition.
I think you got castrated.
I was trying to like weave my way out. No, we got blue balled. Not stood up, but might as well have just been stood up. Hi, Mom. She just watched Deadpool 1 and 2.
Oh, you did? I'd love to hear some ratings on those.
Yeah. Well, I know she liked the first one. I didn't hear a review on the second one yet. Yeah, I think she said, what was it? That she was expecting a movie about a funny assassin, and she got a love story between two autistic people that kept breaking the fourth wall.
Right.
Sorry. So the first 3 stories that we had on the weekend is this Hoyoverse boycott that we're going to see escalate, and really it just turns into a joke because this boycott hadn't done shit, even though some of the actors tried to get in on it. Star Wars Outlaws, a lot of coat for this.
How dare you? I would never drop terrible takes. Rocky, I moved from a 5 out of 10 to a 4 out of 10, so I could match Borderlands.
Oh my!
We're the ones with bad takes.
I don't have bad takes, Arden.
Don't you understand that he has the same takes, and that we're all the ones that have rose-colored glasses?
So, I would love to take one of these movies and do like a watch party in the GCA Discord, so I can actually break down why I have these feelings. I think that could actually be pretty fun.
I feel like my mom summed up how most people feel about Deadpool. Not the first one. Second one was all right.
Meh. Yeah. Now go watch the third one.
Yeah. Oh God.
That would blow you out, right?
I would be very interested. Well, come on. What are we talking about here? Mama Badger gonna simp for fucking Hugh Jackman just as hard as I was. All right. By the way, Deadpoolio saw that shit.
I was gonna say, wasn't it like his
5 times?
Yeah.
5 times. 5.
Yeah. He's why it's doing so well.
He does have Deadpool in his name, though, so I do sort of understand that. But yeah, that last story, though, is this one of, it's not getting much better for Destiny. I don't think we'll be getting a Destiny 3.
Well, they have another game that they're working on, so it's probably just going to end up focus on that. Yeah, something like that.
I always thought Marathon was fucking a cover name for what Destiny ended up being. So now it's like there's an actual Marathon.
Maybe.
I'm still waiting for that I'm still with the Halo killer. Like, where's the thing that rivals Halo?
I'm waiting for Overwatch 2 to finally put more PvE out because that's the whole reason they made Overwatch 2. Oh, wait, they canceled that. I mean, Battleborn got killed by Overwatch, so I don't have any team-based PvE shooters. Awesome.
What about that one Marvel game?
Concord. Oh, yeah, I've heard that's good.
Marvel Rivals? One of the Overwatch streamers I watch has been playing it, and legitimately, it looks pretty good and competent. And if they'd released it many years ago, it could have actually been really big. It has a pretty good player base for just being in beta.
I mean, I
kind of want to try it.
I did see one dude do something pretty cool where he led Doctor Strange and he went to the player's start point and he opened a portal and they all come out of the spawn point and he opened another one and they just go off the cliff. Basically, it's like,
well,
yes, that's how it should work.
Yeah,
Doctor Strange is really OP because of that portal in the like the competitive. You can ban like heroes or whatever, and he often gets banned. But it's actually really strategic, which gets into how a lot of them have abilities actually related to, you know, their character and their actual abilities. And there are some actually really interesting ones. And you have, depending on certain characters have like extra synergy that works together. So they get extra something or another out of it. So there's like strategy to actually have like legitimate, like canon team ups. I think they call it team up. And and lots of destructible environment. And it's, I hate to say it, it actually seems pretty cool, pretty competent.
Which I would like to have. Yeah, if you're doing games like that was the sickest shit about Ultimate Alliance back in the day. You played those, right?
Oh, I loved Ultimate Alliance.
The skins, the amount of skins though, that's literally made for skins and making money off that.
Yes,
They just done this like 5 to 7 years prior. They could have made some bank.
All you have to do for a movie, like if they do Secret Wars, that's what you want, is that type of Marvel Alliance.
Oh, and the tie-ins, put like skins out for new movies coming, new characters out for new movies coming. You could tie all sorts of like marketing stuff into the game. Yes, like 7 years too late.
Just because this is just 4 hours ago. Rumor Bungie might delay Marathon further. Marathon Bungie's new extraction shooter. There's a fucking extraction shooter is what. Hey, let's go play Division, Deadpoolio. Rat, I know you don't want to fucking unalive yourself every time we mention that. The grinding. And then the people that play. Look. I'm a masochist as much as the next guy, but the motherfuckers that go into the hot zone of Division 2 and just wait for you to be. I get it. I know, but it's a place for demons that willingly thrive on the suffering of others.
They're called gankers.
Yes, that is what I don't want to give them power.
Dude, no, bitch. Evil something.
Bro, this is when he ends up yelling at me to fucking embrace the suck and fucking I end up doing it too, but that doesn't mean I like it.
Because you're just as sick.
Giggity. So it's an extraction shooter. The original story-driven. It's original. So there you go, Scooby. Maybe they took the name, but they're saying this is an original, unless it's just the story part. Original story-driven franchise. So yeah, original. A live service PvP. These motherfuckers, every time they do it. People who are doing PvP don't give a shit about story. That's why they're PvPing. I'm gonna try and like read lore while I get ganked.
So I played a lot of Destiny, and the Crucible has generally always been terrible, and you've been playing the same maps for like a freaking decade. Really, really bad maps as well. So I thought this was PvE, but I'm hearing it's PvP now. I barely played any PvP in Destiny over the years, and every time I did, I'd do it because I wanted to like they'd have like Iron Banner where it'd be like really competitive because you could actually earn some stuff. So I'd be forced to play PvP, and I hated it every time. And yeah, they're making their own PvP game.
Here we
Sounds
go.
Great.
Where the original games, there we go, Scooby. Where the original games were story-driven first-person shooters, sounds great. The Resurrected Marathon is confirmed to be a live service PvP extraction suit. So why just make a complete fucking opposite of what the game was? Set in the year 2850 on Tau Ceti, a location from the very first entry in the series, players will assume the roles of runners, fucking dangerously close to nerd runners, who can transfer their consciousness to different bodies via clone technology, which means they won't really die during their runs.
Okay.
All right.
Cyberpunkish.
Yeah. All right. There we go. Now you know. The more you know.
They're going to have pronouns.
Oh, I guarantee you. And I really hope that they have a narrative showing you what all the characters are doing in between story. You know, who's fucking who, because that's what it's Concord.
It's
That's what I need to know in my PvP shooter. What's what's the game? The fucking battle
robot with
royale.
an alien.
Was it Valorant?
Oh,
Concord? All of them have.
Yeah, whatever the hell.
Shockingly
but yeah,
easy
Destiny,
to confuse them.
The interracial, transhumanist relationship at the end of Destiny 2 that I played was pretty rough.
In a
I'm all about
species
some
erotica.
transhumanism. Yeah.
Gay robots.
You get the geth? Sure.
Oh,
sure. Speaking of gay robots, second wind. This was one of those shout out to Smash JT, who's always fucking in a fight with Nick Calandra. And it turns out this was actually a really satisfying video to watch, because it's one of those that, like, after this guy resigned, every single thing that Nick had been accusing other people of, he himself was guilty of. And I always love when that happens. Speaking of being guilty of all the shit that you accuse everyone else of, doubling down his appearance at Comic-Con, holy shit. The doubling down on everything is more important than the actual show I'm a showrunner of. And basically confirmed that they're not getting a second season. Like, they are getting a second season, and then he's leaving. Like, that was greenlit, but Shooty's not signed on for anything other than that.
Disney probably going to be leaving too.
Yeah, I bet you. I still don't think they could cancel it.
I think they're canceling that.
Because I always get yelled at virtually, but I imagine they're yelling about
you did
the fucking overnights in the iPlayer. But even when you put in the overnights in the iPlayer, it's substantially less in totality than every other season, including breaking a record, I think, last held in the 80s. Congratulations. Breaking barriers, just not the way you'd want to, not in the direction you'd want to. And then closing out the weekend was this one, and this one's gotten some. Holy shit, does it follow the same pattern? You could switch out this game with Assassin's Creed Shadows or Helldivers when it was going through its linking, or any of the games that we end up talking about and pointing out Sweet Baby Inc. connections. And that's Capes, the Spitfire Interactive, and its tactics game Capes, and its connection to Sweet Baby Inc., of which there's 12 members mentioned in the cast.
Played by tens of players.
Literally, and that's the other big thing that they don't talk about. But all of these ideas and concepts, and I'm looking at you, Tales of Kinzara Zhao, motherfucker, you're indie properties. Boubacar, you're at best you were gonna have a niche audience. Same thing with the bro movies and the all gay this. It's like, at best you were gonna be. It's never going to be mainstream. Miles Morales is never going to be Spider-Man. I'm sorry. You have to keep it in the art house where it was at least properly represented, as opposed to now where it becomes a parody. Like, so sad. We don't do lube here. Man up. All right.
BYOL.
Prisoners.
You know these things, Gunho.
You think post-apocalyptic people stop to lube up? Ain't you ever seen a movie, boy? You better come ready.
If you don't,
that's my post-apocalyptic voice.
Sonia probably has some. Just ask Sonia.
Oh, she just walks over. She's got like a bandolier.
Fucks a loogie on your asshole.
She's like she's like the quarter guy at the arcades back in the day, but with lube.
I'll be honest with you. Sonia probably gonna be the baddest bitch around in the post-apocalypse. All right, she's gonna have like a
hell yeah,
a doomsday
she'll be our Mad Moxie. Yeah, honestly, replace Gina Gershon with Sonia.
Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Yep.
Steve Rogers, Captain America.
The American Society of Magical Miles Morales.
That's the American way, Gunho. That's the American way.
Come on.
Don't you forget about it.
Yeah.
Also the American way to escalate very quickly. What? They're upset about tea? Oh my God, their army. Yeah, it's just escalated very quickly.
Sonia, just steal one of like the butter dispensers from your work and just fill that with lube.
I need one of those alien Romulus heads. Like, I would put that on the wall.
Yes.
I'm still not sure what it is. I can't tell if it's a popcorn bucket or if it's a drink holder. I want both.
He was looks like he was kissing it. It's definitely kissable.
Well,
I don't know. It looks like an angry horse cock to me.
Girl, Oh yeah, we're streaming.
Reel it in.
I'm about half an alien head big.
He's got the middle. He needs the middle on the inside one that comes out.
I call bullshit on this.
Oh, I know
How dare you? You say that friend of the show, Chris Gore, he might be listening at a strip
club. You know
club.
what's funny is he actually might be. He super chatted one night on a Friday night. Shout out to Chris Gore. What a fucking reality we live in.
Sniffer's Row.
What a reality.
Sometimes Clown World does have its silver linings.
I will say this. Chris has been saying this shit before I knew him. He was saying this. Like before I knew him, he was saying. So it's not like this is some.
Do you know him? Does he call you his home?
Yeah. Well,
friend of the show.
Is
Chris Gore in the room? Is Chris Gore in the room with us right now, Angry Badger?
Yes. We've touched tips. It's official.
I just everything they say is just it's bullshit.
I think this is a gross exaggeration of what happened. Do I think they fired people that like snuck in that should not have been there? 100%. But does that mean they fucking cleaned house and they fired all their activist producers? No, it means they fired producers who were activists. But I still think there's plenty of people there that with a fucking message that they were
publicity stunt. It's another publicity stunt.
Question, Mr. Angry Beaver. Isn't Chris Gore also the one behind the Kathleen Kennedy wants to leave on a high note? Friend of the show, Chris Gore.
I mean, it's a slow news week. What are we talking about? Yeah, you know what's funny? I was ready to talk shit on that. We'll get to it, you motherfucker. I was ready to talk shit, and I'm like, what is this? What is this? Another doc rumor?
Doomcock. No. He said it. I said it.
All right, stop. That'll get
my resources have told me.
Remember Hanson? It's a good gimmick, by the way.
Yeah, Umbop.
Villain thing.
They all turned into one person, and now it's what's her face?
I hope he is.
Speaking of male, pale, and stale, God, could you imagine the modern woke person seeing Hanson? Oh, they'd have an aneurysm.
Sorry, I felt like I had to get that out.
Yeah, well, that was the other one. I was thinking of Mike Zero too. Yeah. But thankfully, this is not that she's retiring. It was that she wants to, but she needs to go out on a win. In which case, we all are still fucking laughing because he's not going to get one. Yeah, 80%. Right?
I'm told the Acolyte was a win.
80%.
By Kathy.
Yeah, 12 million people watched on the episodes 1 and 2.
Oh my god!
Well, I'm seeing a lot of caps lock in the chat. Could someone please time out Sonia on the set for us? Thank you.
Yeah. Sonia can yell as loud as she wants.
Do we have some mods around here?
Naruto. I know how to say it. Toe, not Naruto. Naruto.
Oh my god.
Duh. I know. Yeah, whatever. It's funny as I actually looked it up, the official Naruto, but Naruto. Yes. Yeah, they're gonna fuck it up because it would be like giving. But see, even if you gave me this shit, I would actually go like at least I don't know, watch or read something. I don't think I'd just go to the Wikipedia. But yeah, basically they think that the producers don't know anything. That's what they're hearing in Lionsgate. So that's not too good.
Quick question of Naruto, and actually I don't know if Hypno would be able to answer this, but because he reads all of it.
Poser.
How accurate is the manga with the anime?
Yeah, Badger, tell us Badger.
It never really deviates away from the manga too much when they do the anime.
He meant
right?
Hypnotic, who's totally in the chat because he watches this show. Big time Hypnotic. I'm sure he's watching.
Do you see his library? Like Jesus, like it's like a freaking.
Actually, his post stream is his chill time. So honestly, he might actually be reading some manga right now.
He might be reading right now.
If that's the case, let me know. Yeah, because sometimes you want to watch the animated series if you can.
So I watched Chainsaw Man and really enjoyed the anime, and then I read the manga, and it's like they did such a good job adapting it, but I'm like, God dang it, I already seen all of this exact same thing. So honestly, sometimes I like when they nail it. Sometimes I like when they switch things up a bit.
By the way, GTA Online, it was great when they added Backstreet Boys, and everyone, is talking about fucking Ryan Reynolds doing the Bye 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 NSYNC dance. So boy bands, all we need is Nick Lachey and 98 Degrees to come back, and we'll be full on retro style. See how they've so ruined everything modern that we're going back to fucking boy bands. Britney Spears. Britney Spears.
Love.
Britney Spears is getting a biopic. Getting it by a lot of people get biopic. She's getting an NC-17 biopic. I'm gonna wish fulfill that. I actually I don't know if it's NC-17. Oh my god!
Did you cover the Joaquin? Did we ever talk about the Joaquin Phoenix story on
We
stream?
didn't. Why are you doing? I know it looks like you're doing this, but it could also look like
boy band. Obviously, I'm the cute one, obviously, and funny one, and smart one.
We didn't talk about
your dancing looks like a special needs boy band. Like,
like Rocky? Let me get a ball to bounce around. Like, since I'm special needs.
It actually looks like you're doing the dance.
Timmy.
I'm walking down the street. Let me punch the air a little bit because I'm retarded.
Drink more purple drink.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Working on it.
Grape.
You're getting violent. That's an interesting
It's
connection.
the grape. Yeah.
Oh, no.
If he pulls out the Uzi, I'm getting out of here.
All grape drinkers are violent and commit crime. I see it.
Someone call Thomas Sowell.
I have a Thomas Sowell book somewhere. I'm whipping it out.
Yeah, you whip that out, big boy. We're gonna talk about it. But Joaquin Phoenix apparently 5 days before he was supposed to start shooting, backed out of an NC-17 gay movie, for lack of a better term. Like, it was supposed to be very explicit gay movie with like message, and apparently he literally got cold feet. Didn't want to do the gay.
Badger, where'd you put my Thomas Sowell book?
Not that there's
Top
anything
left,
wrong with
honey,
that.
under your socks.
I found it.
This motherfucker. I'll tell you, you fold someone's socks and they still lose them.
Well, there's that Michael Douglas and Matt Damon. He did what's that? Liberace scene, and that was pretty raunchy for him to do. So I'm just curious, how far did he actually go? Was he gonna go for this film? Because he's a method actor, so I'm like
very committed to the role, Gooch. Very committed. It took a lot of good.
Ooh.
Oh, Gooch, can you ask your question again to our expert here?
Pronounce
how close?
Naruto
How
correctly.
close? How close is the manga to the anime when it comes to Naruto?
Naruto.
Arigato.
There's a lot. They have a bunch of them at the used bookstore. I'm not collecting these, but my buddy has a bunch of them still. So at some point, I'll probably go down the Naruto rabbit hole. I have a Thomas Sowell book. That means I'm allowed to say the N-word. This is my N-word pass right here.
I don't think that's how that maths out, but you could sure try it.
I'm drinking purple drink right now. I'm saying it.
I got multiple passes, including I think Gatekeeper would give me one, and I even wouldn't actually pull it out to use it.
No.
Gatekeeper, pull over and give me an
N-word
N-word
is
pass.
not Naruto. Stop it.
No,
I don't even need a permanent, just a temporary, a one-time use pass.
No, I do. I am interested to know what Hypnotic thinks about this, because the thing of it is, if done right, this would get everyone reading all the things and getting figures. Like, that's how it works.
Exactly.
You pull them in with one, they'll go and read the other sources.
I got pulled in on both
One
the
Piece
mangas I'm reading right now from watching the animes first.
Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer and Initial D.
This wasn't for me. This wasn't the anime because there's just way too many. I was never gonna watch it, but they made the Netflix live action, so I'm like, there's a place for me to get in, and I really enjoyed it. And now I'm 2 arcs in, which is like 24 freaking volumes, and that wouldn't have happened if it weren't for the Netflix live action that was done well. And the creator was a big part of it, and actually like vetoed like scenes and stuff, and said, "No, we're not doing that, or we're gonna redo that." Which is why maybe J.K. Rowling plus Harry Potter show could possibly be good, because when you have the creator, but then also we have Russell T Davies proving that even when you get the original creator.
But she has enough clout and she's not possessed, not the way everyone. That's a classical liberal. I can deal with the classical liberal. Hypnotic, what are the chances they fuck this up? 1 to 10. 1 to 10. Live action adaptation.
It's a 10.
Oh, I didn't realize your name was Hypnotic, Mr. Canadian.
He did a video on it. Are you not subscribed?
Maybe.
Mods,
I want to grift off of him in the actual.
Did you watch The Last Airbender? Did you watch?
I watched
Trigger.
I made it through 1. As many as I've made it through Rings of Power.
And I actually liked bits of it, but it was wait, we're talking about the Netflix one, right? The last one?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Hold on. Fuck. Now we gotta talk about that. The biggest difference is in the timeline of events from the anime. Yeah, timelines.
Makes they usually got to mix that around. Well, that's what, like Borderlands, it was all over the place. You had Borderlands 1 and 2 mixed together. You had people way older than they should be, like most of them way older than they should be, but then it's happening at the very beginning of the story. And yeah, there's right ways to do it and there's wrong ways to do it. And when they do it right, it's massively successful. And then sometimes it's Cowboy Bebop Netflix live action.
Badger outed himself.
Is it a shock that I don't watch all 3 of it? Does Hypnotic watch all 3 of my videos? I highly doubt it.
I mean, Erwin's having trouble getting him out there.
I know. Well, yeah.
You keep saying Cowboy Bebop, but Death Note live action was way worse. Oh, no. God,
I've seen that. You guys were like, you never see anything. I'm cultured. I've seen the Death Note Netflix adaptation.
I wanted to
Erwin loves Dragon Ball Z movie.
I have not seen that, but Dragon Ball Z is why I like anime. Like after school, I watched I think somewhere in like the Frieza arc. Like I watched Goku turn into a Super Saiyan like live. Hypnotic. So
there you go.
Badger refuses to watch anime, and this gentleman up here just recently had a Princess Mononoke. I know you're too busy to watch anime. They were hitting.
You got rats to watch it.
You've seen Princess. Time. I'd love to hear about that because that is. I mean, even if you don't care for anime, that's one you gotta see at least once.
My daughter got me into it more recently, and like
we're at 60.
Stuff like Totoro and Ponyo. Just so I've been dipping my toe in that realm. This shit was fire.
House Moving Castle.
The names.
I haven't seen that yet.
That and Princess Mononoke are the 2 I recommend.
Now,
my favorite is
your
House.
Word for this on this because I don't think you're tisming out here because that movie was amazing. I stopped doing a lot of
beautiful
side shit I was doing to actually watch it. It was good.
Oh, it's one of those, like you guys would have said with The Godfather, you can't be editing while you watch The Godfather. You gotta be zoned in.
It not much of a spoiler if you haven't seen it. Anybody in the chat, you could root for so many different people or creatures, and it's like, God damn, I want everyone to come through in the end. But it was good.
Yeah, it's not just humans bad. Like you understand it. And then there's good, there's bad, there's kind of somewhere in between. I mean, the wolf girl, man, when the forest spirit goes and comes up, and then that's something that sticks with you for life.
And I imagine just seeing that for the first time now, it hit me probably the same way it would have if I was younger. I shouted.
And that's what I'm saying. To give something a 10 out of 10, you have to like be changed as a person or feel like it's like affected you, which is why like Godzilla -1 I gave it 10 out of 10 because like I came out of there a different person. Yeah, I like walking out to my car, I'm like, that was an experience.
Stop. You came out of Godzilla a different person? It just sounded so when you said it like that.
Sirens of Titan. Kurt Vonnegut. No, I came out going, wait, because I could feel the wind going. I'm like, wait, did I cry a little bit? And yeah, I had a little tear on the corner.
I walked into that alley a kid, but I walked out a man.
Like Star Wars, Badger, like it literally like changed your life, and you got like super into Star Wars. That's what I'm talking about.
I get it.
If you're gonna be Star Wars, because like, can we watch the Skeleton Crew trailer?
Oh God, yeah,
we can.
Because if you're giving it, some people argue that you can't do a 10 out of 10. My argument is if it changes your life, we can call that a 10 out of 10.
I think 10 out of 10s are subjective, and it doesn't need to be a life fucking changing experience. But
it is subjective. But if we're talking, that's what I'm saying. If we're talking the argument, you can't get a 10 out of 10. You can get a 9.9999, but you can't get a perfect 10. If it changes your whole life, you've seen it like 15 times.
What are you, the Trojan Company?
We can give a perfect 10 out of 10. But yeah, for anywhere from 9 to 10 is super subjective. I'd say 8 to 10 is super subjective.
All right, let's see how horrible this is.
Because, people prefer different things. I hate it already. Is this an advertisement for Disney World? That's my God.
I want you kids to remember where we're parked. All right, because this fucking hovercraft parking is horrible. This bus.
Tomorrow's test.
Oh my God! This is a fucking Star Wars movie.
I do not retract my previous statement.
It looks like Disney's tailored resorts that they're gonna fucking have. Have you seen those? The tailored.
Wait. This is actually Skeleton. Oh my God!
Skeleton Crew. This is supposed to be a Star Wars world.
What the hell is this?
December 3rd. So my thought is I want to be on the lookout for, are they trying to do Stranger Things in space? And I already have Stranger Things.
Jurassic Park.
Wait,
in space.
Agreed.
She's at an actual amusement park.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a Disney World ad.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's test will set the course
Maybe
of your
not.
entire future.
Oh my god, I hate this.
No, oh no.
John
Boogie
Watts.
Nights
ever wanna-
text.
Oh no, pause.
Oh,
That's
shit.
we already saw that and it looks so fake just in the picture, and it still looks super
It looks
fun.
way worse.
I was thinking about doing a drinking game. I was thinking I would drink whenever Gooch says A, or I back up in my chair, so I got to drink.
Don't threaten us with a good time.
I was gonna say she's
us.
pulling a Deadpoolio.
Yeah. If we're thinking, Last Jedi definitely changed my life because it was the moment like a part of my soul died.
Skeleton Crew changed my life.
Skeleton Crew about to be in 10. Shit. All right.
Do anything exciting? Like what? What if we could go anywhere we want?
Oh my
in the
God.
whole-
Blue
anywhere
Elephant
we
Lives
want?
Matter.
Like what?
Leave it to Bieber.
What if we could
Oh.
go anywhere we want in the?
Dave Filoni, I saw it.
He's
Is
mowing.
the Orion mowing the fucking lawn?
Yeah.
I was gonna say like
with a hand mower, push mower, kind of like.
You understand we're in the future, right, son? We got robots and shit. Droids.
Okay, it's gonna be like Fallout, right? Where it's old but new, and then in the future, but it's old stuff.
Oh my god, this is gonna bomb so.
This is
bad.
great. Nah, fuck, this is great. I could have
Bomb?
never conceived that they would do this.
you
Look
can't
at the
bomb
balls.
when you're a television show on a streaming service. You can't bomb.
Okay,
Like,
let's
A
go.
whole
You unwrap the
galaxy.
rest of my present.
A real
Fucking
adventure.
suburbs.
No more pretend.
Badger, you're a Star Wars fan. This is made for you.
Oh
my god!
It's
Here
just
comes
not
this-
a Miraluka.
Here comes the strong women.
The woods.
She's got a Geordie LaForge
What do
visor
you think
now.
it is? I think it's a lost Jedi temple.
Oh my god!
Child acting. I love it.
Be careful where you step.
Can you hear me now? So, yep, they find a spaceship and get shot into space, where they discover the Upside Down. Good.
We're so close.
So the question is, so it's a bunch of kids, but is it going to be a kid show, or is it going to be made
No.
for adults, or is it for both? And I don't care.
Like you said, no, it's
quick
just
quote.
like the
Hold on, this
Netflix
is-
show.
I'm gonna
It's
skip ahead,
adults
but I-
and kids.
A real.
That's what I want. What is this, like a video game? Because that's clearly supposed to be a Jedi, and like I thought it was a Rancor. Thank you,
Mama
Mom.
Badger out here. She trying to get the
Rogue
train going.
Thinker
Sure,
with
that's
hard
the-
R.
That's the forest spirit from Princess Mononoke.
Right. So they have
Uh,
a game. They have a game. They live in the suburbs.
Real adventure. No more pretend.
And they find.
We're getting there, Tim. I swear, we're getting there.
All right.
I don't know if this is supposed to be like Goonies meets Last Starfighter.
Correct.
With a
Stranger.
blend of
Yeah.
Jurassic Park
Yeah.
with
Wish fulfillment.
Correct.
We're lost. Really lost.
Oh my god!
dangerous out there in
They're all gonna be sold.
Oh my god!
Took the words out of my brain.
Oh my god! This is so bad. This is so bad.
Yeah, sometime soon, some like big tech executive is going to start drinking those kids' blood to stay young.
Hayden got
Sonia. Hayden Wayne was gifted a membership by Sonia. I hope you really appreciate that, Hayden, while she slaved in line with these demons
Or
going to the movie theater.
Should we
Thank you,
say
Sonia.
Wade and Haynes? Wait, she had to get ready for the Borderlands preview. Was a big reception. Sonia.
I know ABF is famous, but Sonia also don't miss. She got that chancla.
Boomerang
By the way,
chancla.
this little fuck. How long before Irwin has these, whatever this thing is, on his 38 seconds at a time? being
Gremlins.
fluffed?
Introducing Gremlins now.
Oh, okay.
Tis dangerous out there in space.
Oh my god!
Take this with you. What about Jude Law? No, you can trust him.
X-Wings.
Uh-huh. Oh, you
The
use the
Force!
thread.
Oh.
Use the Force, Luke.
I'm a witch.
Is he?
Hello
wait,
there.
Go back to him. Was he bald?
No.
Why did he look so weird?
It's short haired.
It's just short hair and he's in shadow.
Oh, okay. It's little to me. It looks dark. Okay.
Yeah.
Rough. I'd say
not creepy at all. A hooded man with the children.
Truth. But the only thing about this that interests me in the slightest bit is, Jude Law's a Jedi? Okay. That maybe could be interesting.
Thank you, Kathy. This is the masterpiece that will get you to retire. December's going to be lean streaming. You've just given us probably some good eating. There's going to be plenty of things to shit on with this one. Holy hell.
Badger,
talk about the suburbs.
We gonna watch this or what?
Yes, we are watching this. This
are
is
we?
Mandatory punishment.
Okay. I mean, I will watch it. If you're planning to watch it, I will watch it.
Are you?
But otherwise,
we're not going to be watching space fucking suburbs.
Kenobi drew people in. Mandalorian drew people in. Acolyte might have drawn a couple people in, but who's gonna subscribe to Disney Plus for this?
Get your ears ready. Get your ears ready. You're gonna need whatever the fuck these are too. We're gonna need to get some tentacles. We're gonna have to up the ante.
Before I bought these,
okay. I'm sorry, Gooch. I'm so fucking divorced of this isn't Star Wars.
They've ruined everything
fun for me.
They've ruined everything.
Representation.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm seeing X-Wings. I'm seeing this used to be granted, the Jedi temples have been come and gone for a long time. This clearly is sometime in the new Jedi Order era.
Era.
Teacher's kind of hot.
Oh, for
Wood.
sure.
What is that?
Oh, Wood.
But she would.
I'm talking about the droid.
Space locked.
The droid's the teacher, right?
I know. I mean, John Watts. Yeah, we're not gonna watch it. I just think it's so funny that they literally made a normal ass, slightly futuristic city. It's just as generic as any other show. Oh my god!
Now
she's underage.
Someone should cut the audio from another Leave It to Beaver style trailer right on top of it.
It's this for me. It's this shot. Is this E.T.?
Wonder Year.
It's Wanda. Yes. It's the Athorian. If this isn't the biggest fucking meme ever, the Athorian mowing the grass.
It's suburbs to space, but this show is the definition of who the fuck asked for this. Who?
Oh my god! Star Wars Theory might be. Is he dead? Is he dead? Was someone check on him?
Oh my god!
Hold on. His fucking reaction to this.
Yeah.
Must.
He's gonna be sounding
after this
even more depressed than usual.
Okay, so they find a fucking spaceship. They know about Jedi. They think they find a 15. Yeah, I see what you did there, Scully.
I would say that's probably gonna be episode 1. They're gonna be out of those suburbs already.
Remember the movie The Navigators with a young Gooch might young Joaquin Phoenix and Ethan Hawke. They make a spaceship and aliens. Someone will remember. I think it's The Navigators. Seems very similar to that. It's like a kid space movie type thing.
Yeah.
Goonies, all the things we've talked about.
Oh, this is Goonies, Stranger Things in Space. And I think after watching that, they're probably going to do some Stranger Things in Space.
Bro, someone, kidding, but not really kidding. Someone give me my message, Rossi, and Star Wars Theory. Just check on your friends, all right? That's all I'm saying.
I can't help but notice.
I think the week is going to be nice and quiet going to the weekend. You get this gigantic dump put on your lap.
In text this big and then this big, they say John Favreau and then Dave Filoni. Maybe don't put those on there.
Darth Filonius. Yeah, and so they clearly go, what are we going to do? Fly to the Navigator? Sure.
Which of the little girls is going to be the key to everything?
I mean, this is definitely going to be the star, but the girl that's key to everyone is this one. This one right here. This male and pale is stale for fucking the males, but the white girls are all right. They can still be the key to everything.
Well, so Joseph Hinckelman, attorney at law there with I don't know what his role is, but seems to be the main character.
Hinckelman, yeah, that's
interesting.
What's it, fucking Bothan? I can't tell. I don't want to stereotype and say they all look the same.
Yeah, what the head? Is that a fox furry or something? What's going on?
It might be the ones that look like a bat. I forget what they're called.
Are there space furries?
Oh, have you seen the canteen?
Get a blast to their asses then. Oh,
I mean, this one looks cool. I guess tentacle thing.
I don't remember seeing
Why
that.
does she have a Geordie LaForge? I don't get it.
So yeah, Asian women are the new white women. So we got little Asian girl and then black girl. Is black girl the key
dude,
to
right?
everything? Wait, is that
That's a
a
dude.
boy? That's a boy.
That's Joseph Link. That's Joseph Hinkleman.
Yeah,
I know. I know things.
Treat your boys
Probably.
like boys, ladies.
This looks so. Oh my god, this looks so.
X-wings, not Z95s. So this is post Republic.
They showed like a couple of droids. Those felt a little Star Warsy. We got a little Force here, but like this does not feel Star Wars at all.
No.
And because that's how they just regular ass fucking keys with the key ring.
Oh my god, literal key jangle. Like it's the Force, and they do a literal key jangle with the
I hope
Force.
we clip this. We better be clipping
I
this for
backed
fucking
up.
key jangle.
Fuck, I backed up.
Jingo jangle bangle. Jesus. Yeah. There you go.
You're a Jedi.
Oh, they put the little black girl in jail.
Stop misgendering him.
Get those kids out of
Idiot.
cages. Did Darth Trump put those kids in cages?
Obama built them. Obama built them. He never went, Kamala never even went to the border.
Graf Webb, are you here right now? Please, God, Graf Webb, if you're here right now, we need that $2 for
All
fuck's
right.
sake.
How dare you call me fly? Because I am just going straight towards it. It's not fucking Star. No, that's the other thing. God damn, this makes Andor look just like actual Star Wars. Like if people were complaining that Andor didn't feel like Star Wars, holy hell!
Ahsoka looks like a freaking like Godfather level. Like it just like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jude Law. That's like the first thing. It's like, ooh, Jude Law, and then they put like a little bit of his face in the shadows.
Well, I think
lead with Jude Law.
Palpatine. Everyone knows the
But
Jedi.
you
built those
forget, Erwin,
cages.
when you go to Star
How
Wars,
dare you.
that's where you go to die as an actor. Like that's what
Blade,
happens.
Didn't
the new
used to be
Blade
this
is where you
way.
go.
Oh, it didn't used to be.
Hey,
this
wait,
way.
remember, speaking of used to be this way,
No.
remember when we were going to get either a movie or a TV? No, we were going to get like a movie every year and some TV shows here and there. Remember that plan? Every
Yeah.
year. When was Rise of Skywalker? What year did that come out?
Solo lost money. That's why I think they stopped.
Oh yeah,
Solo
no,
still
legitimately
lost money. Yeah, no, legitimately lost money.
Yeah,
And then
no, when was Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah, they just
2019?
can't. They just canned Lando's.
Yeah, 2019. So we're what five plus years? Yeah, 5+ years since we've had a
Yes.
Star Wars movie. When we're supposed to get one every year.
I think like the most passable thing we've gotten is Cal Kestis and the Fallen Order ones. Good luck, because we're not getting that third. We're getting the third one, but it sounds like it's super already corrupted because of the people that work there and decisions to double down. on
I'm
shit.
curious. Do you watch the Bad Batch?
No, I watched the first season. It was just like my problem with the Bad Batch is it should be the Republic Commandos from Legends, like the Republic Commando video game, and then they had a bunch of books. But it's like, why would you rip them off to do lesser characters? Plus, I know Erwin would hate one of them because he's like, it's like a Rocky and a Rambo at once. So he
likes
Oh, so he's got Asperger's. Okay.
Yeah, the Emperor told us to kill the Jedi. We went in there. You wouldn't mind dying very much.
My question: Does he like turtles? Does he have a weird fascination with turtles as well?
I like turtle. Techrat likes birds. What are you gonna do?
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. I've heard it's completely fine.
Okay, so this series apparently takes place during the High Republic era.
Yeah, then why the fuck are there X-wings?
So there's that.
All right. Story time. Sam Witwer, who should be fucking Star Wars Jesus, and who we all know is the Secret Apprentice and all that. When he was consulting with them for the Force Unleashed and they were on the Raxus Prime, the junk planet, he saw that there was X-wings and he goes, hey, there shouldn't be X-wings. And they go, what? And you go, in this time period, the X-wing hasn't been developed. That should be a Z95 headhunter. That's like
Nerd alert!
Yeah, it's like 100 years after. What the fuck? Yeah. So dumb. You better hope that I hope they never touch the Old Republic MMO. Thankfully, they've been ignored.
Oh, they will. They will.
Eventually.
Sam Witwer,
Eventually.
Darth Maul, correct?
Oh my god.
right? Because he's
Star
always
Wars
like
theory?
he's like the fans love him, right? Because he's on the ball with the canon and stuff.
Well, he's got a
correct?
kick-ass story. I love Darth Maul's story. I wish they would.
Yeah,
him and
Darth
his
Maul
brother.
is so underutilized.
Him and his brother, because he comes back, and him and his brother come back.
Well,
Patrick
that's
can tell
all.
it,
Yeah, but that's all Disney shit. That's all Disney shit. I could tell you it, but I would be telling you what Disney says happened. The Legends version of Maul, he shows up in Infinities in one Elseworlds tale, and Obi-Wan fights him and kills him. There's no big fucking arc and the whole that's all new Disney canon, which it's like Disney canon's a baby bathwater situation.
I noticed my used bookstore had a Heir to the Empire comic book, and they had it for like $30 or something insane like that. So it's like the little bit of good, like EU Star Wars you get. They're like, oh, it's going to be $30 for an issue, and that's what Kathleen Kennedy said. Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore, and now they're bringing it back, but just like bastardizing it and destroying it.
The closest I'll accept Maul coming back in canon is like in Force Unleashed when Proxy goes like a hologram training for a second to fight Galen Merrick.
You mean in Solo? You want him to come back in Solo and like a little bit of a message, correct?
Just ignite his lightsaber for no reason. Yeah,
correct.
All that shit.
What about Rebels?
The Smilo.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, where you actually get like legit Darth Maul canon, which you should have gotten in the prequels there, George.
No, how about Thrawn and just have him be like a bumbling idiot that gets beaten every week?
Yeah, I don't like I didn't know Thrawn that well, and everyone that talks about Thrawn said like he's an extreme.
This is what my argument with
$30.
Leon was. This is
$30,
what my argument
please.
with Leon was, talking about how great fucking Thrawn was in Disney, even though he's fucking retarded compared to his original form.
What? He said Thrawn was great in Disney.
Yeah, that was the first argument we had when I just got thrown into Hypnocast, and like I think Hypno had like disconnected or something.
Right. Yeah,
I was saying that everything from Disney needs to be wiped out because everything's been an abomination. He was like, "Well, Thrawn isn't that bad." I mean, I love you, but like, yeah, he's talking about Thrawn was but comparatively to what it was, it is still bad. Pretty good. And here we go. The Star Wars Outlaws on paper. This should be a badass Red Dead Redemption in Star Wars with a customizable fucking blaster on his hip. Fucking great game. And instead, it's a Kathy Kennedy simulator with a square-jawed, broken. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to show them, but there's just gif after gif of horrible AI broken stormtroopers shooting at walls, which I guess makes sense. At least they can hit the side of walls. Even if it was free. Thank you. It was the Chonkla that did it. Yeah.
I kind of want to distract a bit because I got a question for Gooch because we were able to ask Steph about this. So I had no idea the director of Deadpool and Wolverine, Sean Levi, whatever. He is one of the many directors that apparently has a Star Wars movie that they are currently writing and working on. You enjoyed Deadpool and Wolverine. Are you... To find out that the director of Deadpool and Wolverine might potentially actually have a Star Wars movie, one of the very few that actually get made.
Yeah.
Does that interest you at all?
It does, especially, it does to me only because I heard the rest of what he was saying, and that let's do something that's other than this fucking timeline we keep going to, which I agree. Like, I'm fine with the timeline, but only if you're going to do it right, and they're not. So let's move on to another timeline. And he also said he doesn't want to do anything that's connected to any of the other movies.
But sounds great. But Kathleen Kennedy and her little puppet, Dave Filoni, get their hands in there and they say, nope, you're doing this. You write this. That's the issue. That is the issue. They can, they can say whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes down to it, they give the direction, and that's where they're going to go with it. And
I feel like this may be you're right, but you're also wrong, and this might be a Sweet Baby Inc. of they don't do what we think they do, i.e. I don't think Kathy has nearly as much involvement. I know, fuck you, that's why I said it. I hope you're happy, Erwin. I don't think Kathy has nearly as much involvement as we all think she do. I think she's just a horrible hire of people. And then now Darth Filonius certainly fucking has involvement and or doesn't get involved when he should and go, oh, don't do that because it breaks this, this, and this. That being said, and let me steel man why I think it might work. Look at all the fucking money that Deadpool and Wolverine is just making. Kathy wants to leave. Here you go. Make the fucking movie. Fine. Just give me a win so I could leave. That's
you're talking about someone that has a real big stick up her ass because the way she was treated when she was younger with George Lucas and Spielberg.
How much revenge can a woman get?
I think she's. I'd love to believe that, Badger, but no. I think she's out to kill everything that was made by these guys. She can sit there and say she's going to want to go on a high note.
I don't know if that's true.
Fuck.
I don't know if
think
that's
she
true.
gives a fuck. I just. Well, yeah, we don't know if that's true, but like she's out to bury all this. She wants to kill it. She's just out to send a message.
You think it's the Ray movie? Now, I do agree that what
and Filoni
the height of our timeline. If the Charmin Obey Chinoy movie is the one that was actually good, Stephen DeKnight, writer of Peaky Blinders.
I want to talk some Sean Levi. Wait, he did 8 episodes of Stranger Things.
Yeah. He's super connected to it. Like, that's the thing.
But
I'm telling you, he has enough clout.
But you're also talking about like Deadpool Wolverine was done because of Ryan Reynolds and the ties with like there was a but to that. So like,
okay, so fine. Night of the Museum, Real Steel. I mean, not horrible. I'm just saying, Night of the Museum.
Beyonce. He did a Beyonce movie.
Well, we got to mention everything the motherfucker did. He also did Birds
Cheaper
of Prey.
by the Dozen. He did Just Married.
Oh,
Birds.
man.
Wait, he did Birds of Prey.
Oh,
that's a good group right there.
How much longer do you think KK could do? Chat.
Wait,
how much longer do you think KK could keep losing money though? Like
he did 3 episodes of Animorphs. I trust him.
No, this is.
Alex
I'm telling you, this is gonna be. It's dead. Star Wars is
factual.
Dead.
Yeah.
Well, okay. My next question then: do you think, with his success with Deadpool and Wolverine, is he one of the very, very, very few directors supposedly getting a Star Wars movie?
Successful?
Or
do you think he's just there to edit and just kind of?
Well, you know what I'm saying. He's director. Yeah. He's attached to it. He'll get credit for it.
He's apparently the one writing.
Do you think it will? Yeah, and that's what he's currently supposedly doing. So, do you think that because of Deadpool and Wolverine, he's one of the few directors that actually will get a Star Wars thing? Him and maybe Ray with Charmaine O'Boy Chinoy. Do you think we actually get this, or do you think it's just gonna fall aside like Patty Jenkins and Taika Waititi?
He gets it before Ryan Johnson gets his fucking movie. That's for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. The climate is like for Disney right now is like, I mean, they're pushing. Before I came on here, like I saw Disney doing their 2020, the House of Disney, what they're putting out for 2025 and 2026, Moana 2, Toy Story 5, like all they're doing, they're trying to do anything nostalgia bait. Like that's how desperate they are right now. So
I don't. You go watch the prequels one more time as an adult because you were like what in your 30s or something. It was a long time ago. Go watch it now. Just see if it's aged just a little bit better than you remember it all those years ago.
Yeah,
you probably won't like it.
Yeah,
dude. Episode 3 slaps. Come on, give me episode 3, prequel haters.
I'm gonna watch them again just to see. But I hate Jar Jar Binks with a flipping passion.
A bit of a fool at the end of my rope. Give me something. Just want my mom to acknowledge the 6 movies. What's too much to ask?
I don't know what the state Disney's going to be in a year.
I don't think she can keep doing this. Someone's got to stop her. Bob can't. You can't obfuscate. You can't twist this. You can't make Acolyte seem good. Skeleton Crew's gonna fucking. Oh my god, it's gonna be so funny.
There's so many pieces that are being moved right now. You got people selling their stakes. You got the board members coming and leaving. You got. You got the parks like dying. Like there's a lot. You got lawsuits up the ass. I just don't know. Like even like they had Taylor Swift and they can't even make that successful. Like for fuck's sake. Like how do you fuck up Taylor Swift? That's the hottest thing out there. As much as
Taylor Swift. By the way, if I could, I would. All of it.
Yeah,
all of it right now.
So I don't even know what to say because like Disney is such a, and people say, well, there are tons of money. Well, that money runs dry real quick. when you're not making money. So,
I'm actually fucking curious about Skeleton Crew.
That's
super curious now to see it. For a shit show, like
good.
car accident.
That is Borderlands. That's what that is. Borderlands level. Like, I don't know if that answers your question.
For the eyes. I don't know. That's so fucking funny. Yeah, we'll see. I think if he does get his movie, it's a better chance than the Charmin Obey Chinoy one of being good.
I would say Borderlands, 25% of the stuff landed. Do you think 25% of the stuff's going to land in Skeleton Crew?
But what does that mean? Like,
I feel like Skeleton Crew is going to piss me off less than the Acolyte is my guess. Because the Acolyte was just actively terrible. They just have to be not the absolute worst, and I think they'll beat Acolyte for me. Maybe I'll give them a 4, just like Borderlands.
That's how we'll know. If they greenlight a second season of Acolyte. Because apparently she hasn't even asked for one. Or she's telling us to go ask for one. That was the last we heard of Leslie, right? After she
That's
confirmed.
how desperate they are. Like everything they're doing is like just when you think it can't get any worse.
Including maybe we should try shilling and we can get trips to Disneyland to go on the rides that don't work, but to promote and get to play 4 hours of Outlaws. That's you look great. Not even for free.
No.
Not even for free, which I'm sure.
No.
Another one not even for free. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Keep hearing more about this. This is the most recent historian to talk about it. Yeah, he's a bodyguard apparently. Let's just call him a samurai.
Yeah, like desperate. Like these people are desperate.
Okay, but isn't that sort of how like Black Flag went down? I mean, he wasn't a bodyguard, but like he stumbled across the stuff and then he went in and, became an assassin, if you will. So this guy was a bodyguard. Does the dude he's guarding die and then he becomes a samurai?
No. I think this is more Ubisoft trying to say it's historical fact and then all has to do with translations. The fuck is that? You got a
what do you mean these
hamburger?
Are Japanese hamburger cookies? Have you never seen a hamburger cookie before, bigot?
Stupid guy.
Did you get that from your feudal lord?
No, this is from the International Isle of Meyer. Thank you very much. And actually, honestly, the fact that I'm opening Japanese cookies right as you're talking about the Black Samurai is pretty perfect.
Ooh, the 1992 Samurai Space movie. Yeah.
You make this joke every time and it hasn't stopped being funny.
It's because most people don't know about the 1992 Space movie. That if you Google 1992 Space movie, well, you'll just see what kind of progress we had. Honestly, my whole thing I really did just want Ghost of Tsushima, but like with the official Assassin's Creed. And I would have been fine with Yasuke being a character in it and having a historical narrative and all that, because that's fine. But just know it's always done for the wrong reasons.
We already have a game like this. I'd mentioned it before, Afro Samurai. Like it's out there. Like it's not to the level of.
I know,
but you brought that up. I totally forgot there was a video game, and it actually was kind of good too. And
it was
an anime, video game, and a movie, right?
And then I just saw, at my used bookstore, there's a comic as well. So it went full multimedia. Music by, I believe, the RZA from the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
So you have actual black people who are also nerds who are into like samurai movies and stuff like that. Yeah. Actually, like consulting and being a part of it. Wow, actually did good, and people liked it, and it turned out good. Who would have thought?
Source material matters.
80 source. I've heard a very smart man said that. No, I'm just kidding. Some dummy yelled that at me once. 9% with 89 reviews, 49. I mean, this has to just be one of those where everyone agrees.
It's still good.
25% of the jokes worked.
In Afro Samurai, since RZA from the Wu-Tang Clan is in there, they do have a bunch of hip hop, and it's really good. But then when they add hip hop to the Asian music of Assassin's Creed Shadows, that's just kind of cringe.
Well, the hip hop that's used for Afro Samurai, the beats, like the fight scenes, it hits the beats.
Just real quick,
right?
cocaine jokes aside, What the fuck drugs are you on, and can I get some of them? My God, you are bipolar.
Ooh, wait, Low Rent Dad out of 10. What do you think it was? Because out of theater, I was like 5 out. Unlike these Philistines, I actually watched Borderlands. Out of theater, I was like 5 out of 10, assuming it was going to go lower. I settled about 4 out of 10. I'd love to hear what your out of 10 is. Yes.
By the way,
Afro Samurai.
So Last Starfighter is a great fucking movie.
And
great movie.
The anime for Afro Samurai was so good, it got a movie.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm fine with that. The whole point was that they touted it as like 100% fucking real history. And then when they got called on it, they're like,
exactly.
Oh, it's fictional.
That's the difference. It went out. It was just a ill-intentioned.
Yeah. And then when you add in video game mechanics of you allow gay romances, it's like, oh, so now we're going to have our historical Black Jedi fucking Japanese dudes in the bathhouse. What are we talking about here? What's that representation for? It starts making everything a little fuzzy.
On this response, you shouldn't not want to play an Assassin's Creed game and be forced to only play something else, right?
That's not how that works. Hypnotic already does a stream, so why do no. This and you get Hypnotic and us. You get Assassin's Creed and Ghost of Tsushima, not one or the other. But this is like the dumb shit of Assassin's Creed got Valhalla first. And then they waited to do Ragnarok, or now they're doing. And then Assassin's Creed got Origins first with Egypt, and now they're waiting to do the next one is going to be Egypt with whatever God of War is. It's like, who gives a shit? Just do it if it's your game and your take on it. I don't know. In other words, they didn't have to make Yasuke the main character to differentiate themselves from Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
So I say we thought Low Rent Dad was saying it was higher than the reviewers were saying, but he actually meant it was a 2 out of 10.
So confused.
Yeah.
But that sounds about right.
Why I gave it a 4 is because I gave Madam Web and the Marvels a 3 out of 10. Madam Web was just bad. Marvels was so bad it was kind of fun. And then I gave a 2 to the Acolyte eventually because it made me angry, so many episodes, and even after it's been over for weeks, I still get angry about it. I don't think it was that bad, but holy crap, was it only a little bit above that bad. But I get why people would say it's a 2 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll have to. You almost make me want to watch it, but I think I can wait for streaming.
Yeah. If it's on streaming that you're already paying for, yes. If it's unlimited pass like me, yes. If I didn't have unlimited pass, absolutely would not see that shit show.
Although
I
gotta
say,
these
clowns money. Don't give those clowns money.
I am sort of getting a renewed like of going to the movies again, like
Me
my
too.
local cinema. So I might have to get one of those ultimate passes.
The young people don't shut the hell up though.
That's
if
the
you go
other thing.
once a week, it's worth it.
What is an ultimate pass? You guys keep talking.
I go to Regal. If you got a Regal, they got unlimited pass, and if you go to one movie,
$26 or something.
For me, it's 18.50, and so if I see one movie, plus I get the free rewards points where I occasionally turn it in for popcorn or a drink or something like that. I see one movie and it pays for itself. So if I see a second movie, it's basically free.
Breaking news from Isaac. Now, this hasn't been checked, but Isaac has never lied to us before.
Shut up. No
YouTube
way.
CEO Susan Woki, Mama Susan, just passed away at age 56. Well, we know they can afford the funeral based on the amount they take from us. Sorry, that's a super chat.
Before anyone says anything mean, looks like it was after a cancer battle. So
say that back.
So
this is
as much as we want to dunk on her, apparently after 2 years of living with cancer. Fuck Susan Wojcicki and fuck cancer.
He's not been the active CEO.
No, Sundar Pichai. Sunday Boy is our overlord.
So now we say Father Pichai instead of Mama Susan.
Yeah. Papa Neil.
Either way, it's painful. John, that's your words, not mine, but thank you for taking the heat off of me. Yes. Guess you're allowed to, right? Privilege.
John Winslow has enough check boxes. He's allowed to say whatever he wants.
Privilege must be nice.
I've had cancer, so I can say whatever I want to.
And you're saying he's identifying as a little person for the joke. Actually, defends you as a little person? No, defends you as a comedian.
I'm using my cancer privilege. I totally forgot we needed to pick a movie for our stream earlier, and I totally forgot The Last Starfighter. It's on the list.
God damn you.
Should I just go ahead? It's on the list.
You've never seen it?
Okay, that sounds like the answer. All right, Last Starfighter's going on there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the one where he gets like the high score in a video game and it gets brought into like space to fight battle, like Ender's Game style, right?
Yeah, obligatory
Right.
fuck cancers.
It's on the list. Yeah, add cancer as in 18, big old fuck cancer.
Cancer.
What do you have a TED? Oh, I thought you were fucking show. Yeah, you got the thing. Yeah. Jesus. Well, on to the next.
Agreed, fuck cancer.
Yeah.
Also, like the stream. If you agree, fuck cancer, like the stream. I'm allowed to say it.
Go shot. Yeah. Yeah. Bub. I like educated wish. Yes. I have a lot of educated wishes. Bub. See, some people had fun with it.
Schnick.
Elon, when we said bye Google and Jesus Christ. I'll go with Isaac here on that final note. Yeah. Jesus Christ. What time does Leon start? 5 minutes?
Oh shit.
Give or take.
Good. Make sure to raid him.
I told you we have so many olds in stream. Poor little Jet Spitzer having to hang out with all his boomers.
Aw, he got to hang out with the GCA mom Magda. We got this one. I don't know how much rumor this is.
Spoiler alert!
Wishful
Jeez, Badger.
thinking.
Wait, so did Mama Badger see it? She saw 1 and 2. Has she seen this? Or
this story has been out. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if she,
Poor Mama Badger.
said she was going to see it, but clearly she decided to watch the first one. Yeah, I can't bring it up on stream, but Isaac made a meme of you with Princess Leia.
Oh, wait,
Something
of
for
me?
you to search. Yes, search the Twit twats for that on.
I'm
Isaac.
looking for it.
Yes, Ray says he's a Gen X, not a Boomer. It's a colloquial term.
Well, I'm a millennial. Honestly, millennials were like the last ones that are going to fight this fight. And we're the first ones to start going like really woke. So I take responsibility for my people. Like big tech, all those nerds in big tech, I take responsibility for them. And that's what we got to do. We got to stand up in our demographics. And honestly, I don't give a fuck that I'm white. I care that I'm a nerd. And our nerds in big tech and all that stuff are fucking everything up. So we got to take responsibility and we got to fix that shit.
They just released the first logo for Mandalorian and Grogu in theaters May 2026.
Is it just green ears?
No, it's
You said 2026?
Yeah.
So wait, so that's 7. Wait, so it's 2019 was the last one. So that's what? Yeah, 7 years.
Oh my god!
They were gonna do it every year. 7 years.
She's never. If she's waiting for a hit, she's never leaving. I'm telling you. Unless we really do get wish fulfillment.
Skeleton Crew's gonna be a big hit. Yes, accurate. Correct. At 100% accurate.
Not my proudest, but possible.
Well, wait, wouldn't it be Hypnotic's face?
No, that's what I'm gonna say. I really enjoyed working for Hypnotic, but ABF legitimately pays me more than Hypnotic does for my job.
I'll allow it.
ABF broke the algorithm. That's why I was just like doing every 100 I watch a movie, and then he's just like, I'm gonna drop a $250 nuke on you every stream. And I spend so much of my time watching movies now.
Look at how Salacious Crumb is staring at you.
What the hell is even that?
It's beautiful.
I don't know. ABF looks like an uncircumcised.
Only one complaint, Isaac. I was not drinking any purple drink, racist.
Oh my god.
He's gonna pull out the Uzi.
We're gonna need some purple drink.
Drive by.
Oh, I need an Uzi with a giant suppressor with a
yes,
a rifle scope on top of the suppressor
and sunglasses for so when you go out and
obviously
drive by at night.
Oh, I know he's
I'm
happy
on right now. 1 second.
Reach your ears too. God.
What Chainsaw
Steph.
Man's wearing them right now?
Steph with her Grogu ears. We're gonna start selling them. We're gonna have to get Erwin.
Oh, speaking of things we're selling, dude, I sell tinfoil hats. Kurt Metzger on F&T. Even I was like, bro, get out of those rabbit holes a little bit. And I want to sell tinfoil hats.
Yeah, I need to finish that. How was Kurt on there? You dying?
He was hilarious, and holy shit, was he doing everything he could to demonetize the stream.
I was gonna say, did he take them down all the rabbit holes? Because he constantly is. He goes down goes down places that I'm sure YouTube does not want us talking
Crazy.
about. I wonder if that changes now. Or real quick, what does this mean now that officially she's no longer involved with YouTube? Anything? Same because she's already been replaced, or do you think there's any changes
she's
coming?
already gone, and then it makes you wonder. Oh, I wonder if this was part of why she was gone. But yeah, Papa Neil. You ever hear Papa Gundam talk about Papa Neil? That's who he's referring to. Is who our new YouTube overlord.
All right, so it's probably only going to get because I see people all the time talking about the fuckery that's about to happen once we get closer to the election and our algorithms all go to shit.
YouTube has been great.
They're already, I know.
Yeah.
Even Twitter, you put hashtag vote in, it pops up Kamala and a bunch of crazy leftist stuff. Even Twitter algorithm is fucked for the election.
Ephemeral search results. We saw that as a big thing. I forgot that guy's name. I got to find out. We talk about tomorrow. The guy that's gone on Rogan a bunch. That's those little things that pop up when you search. Those
Dr.
are all
Epstein
dictated.
or whatever. Yeah.
Well, basically, they almost tried to Epstein him.
They
got
killed his wife
instead. Yeah, they got Lethal Weapon 2. Yeah. Shout out. He liked it. Don't worry. See, at least some of the movies we give, he really, really likes. They're life changing, you might say.
I get it.
If
Not
you
everything
guys-
is for everyone.
At this point, if you guys like recommend I Am Sam to me, I'm just gonna say no, I don't want to watch it.
By the way, how about Army of the Dead? Did you ever watch those? I don't think I'm gonna ask you to be on their list because I'd rather be in the Army of the Dead.
Yeah,
Mike.
they're getting away from Zack Snyder.
No, I think they are. I don't think we're going to be.
Yeah.
I think we will sooner see all the Star Wars movies before we see any more from Zack Snyder, who famously couldn't get a Star Wars movie. Jesus Christ, what does that tell you? Kathleen Kennedy said yes to Leslie Headland and said no to Zack Snyder.
I will say,
toxic man.
wait. Well, I shared the wrong thing. Hold on, I'm on a different thing. I will say I do have Dawn of the Dead on my wish list.
Good.
Yes, Badger raid for Hondo, but
Our
just real
watch
quick,
list.
do you know how badly you have to fuck up a Star Wars movie that working for Harvey is your second biggest mistake? The ratio.
No one ever
fuckery.
seems to mind. Everyone makes sure that you hear that she was Harvey Weinstein's former personal assistant, but nobody ever goes, "Oh shit, really?"
Yeah,
they don't care.
Well,
Kurt
much
Metzger
like
went
Kathy.
deeper into it.
Much like Kathy, bodies buried. And then just the last thing before we all go over to vigorously raid fully transition Leona is we'll be talking about this tomorrow. Warner Brothers Discovery looking to sell probably a substantial amount of its stake in its video game business. And well, you've been paying attention to us talking about video games. They're all imploding. So it makes a lot of sense. So, and you can basically blame Rocksteady for this one. Shockingly.
I think we're going to see a lot more to go along with the video games, to be honest.
Oh yeah. It's going to be a fun little collage of a bunch of gaming studios imploding, getting bought out, disbanding, and then a bunch of studios buying them up to try to make movies out of them. And job security.
That's what we learned. The Borderlands movie, it's the video game company that apparently fucking made it, and they spent over $100 million on it.
Yeah.
They made like 1.3 million for their Thursday. Deadpool and Wolverine made like 38 mil or something.
But this is what they want. Like they want that ESG money.
Mm-hmm.
So like if it fails, they get funded for it anyway. So
yeah, well, that's all dried up, and now they need our money, but they alienated us. So oopsie.
No more 0% interest rate, and yeah, it turns out the fan money, even with all the ESG, you still needed the fans on your side. And now there's no ESG. So good luck, guys.
Gooch, what you got going on?
Tomorrow, not much. I don't think. Well, besides SNH,
yes,
nothing really. I'm just going to be doing some work here, and then Sunday night it's late night with the Gooch, and I will see you there, Badger.
Sunday 1 p.m. Eastern. You're welcome on our stream if you'd like to join us.
Oh yeah, I'll be joining you guys on Sunday. That's right.
Sundays would be good.
We will throw you an invite.
Tomorrow, Erwin and I will have the entire GCA on. That'll be
maybe,
fun.
Or maybe one person. Who knows?
Sorry, Kat. It's time to just say hi and high five, and then run over and punch Leon in the face. But say hi to Hondo. Be nice to the bird.
Sure, Cats. I'm too drunk.
It is but metaphor. Rat. Thank you, Jod Nanawood. Jod Nanawood.
I'm supposed to be the drunk one.
I think that's a Chris Gore speak.
As a Star Wars fan. Actually, what were you called? A lore master or some shit like that?
Jod Nanawood. Who
You
is
don't
that?
know who
Fuck
that character
outta
is?
here. Who is Jod Nanawood?
Remember when I used to think you were making up Star Wars characters' names? That sounds like one you were trying to make up.
That is going to be Jude Law character in Skeleton Crew. You
Oh, get out of here, Nutella. You know I don't count. That's brand new. That's his name?
That is his name.
Jod?
It's
Nanawood. It sounds
What's your middle
very
name?
native.
Disney Star Wars.
Nah.
Nah.
Come on, man. I just want to know. What's your middle name? Nah.
Nah.
Bro, why are you going to be a dick about it? Stop being a criff. What is your middle name? Nah. All right,
Nah.
you get the joke. Who's on first?
All
All right.
I was going to say, you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. I'm a selfish lover. I'm sorry. Hypnotic, I'm sorry. I'll do better. I will watch every single one of your videos and I will watch all of your streams. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Go raid Hondo. Tell Leon we said hi.
Bye, everyone.
Oh, wait.
See you for Nerd
Wait.
Rage. When
Keep vamping so I can do the thing. I'm professional.
Dr. Leo Larry. Get out. No, we won't get out. We won't. You deserve it. I mean, get out! Get out!
Is it something I said?
You've ruined my life! You've ruined my career! You've ruined my book! You've turned a perfectly peaceful house into an insane asylum! Get out!
Daddy! My God, Leo, what's gotten into you?
It was a disaster, Faye!
No, it wasn't. You were wonderful, sweetie.
Fine, Dad.
Yeah.
Why'd you need to kick Bob out of the house?
You think he's gone? He's not gone! That's the whole point! He's never gone!
Is this some radical new therapy?
You see?
Thanks,
Please find
Mom.
him.
Thanks, Sonia. The two